Hi everybody, it's Kiara. It's been a few weeks. I know I just posted something last week, but that video had been sitting on my phone for a while. Let's see if I could tell you when that was part of the reason I haven't been filming. Nope, I didn't write down when I filmed last. I'm gonna write right now when I'm filming today. So it is Saturday, February 1st. This is going to be an update of where I went on my January list. Unfortunately, I didn't get as much done as I would like. And I'm going to give myself grace because there were 2 weeks that I was sick. The weekend of, I'll tell you actually, the weekend that included Martin Luther King, Friday the 17th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. Okay. I came home from work on the 17th. I went to Bunko, had a great time. Came home and my throat was bothering me a little bit. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take some cold medicine and I'll go to bed a little bit early. Won't stay up. Because I got home like 9:30. I was like, okay, I'll do that. I went to bed. I woke up Saturday. I felt awful. I was in bed all day Saturday. Sunday I was in all bed. All I did was sleep. I mean, I think I was awake for like 20 hours. I took a COVID test, was negative. Monday I moved to the couch and I felt better. And then I went back to work. But I never had a fever, never really had anything. I just had this like cough a little bit, but nothing. Went to work. Turns out a bunch of people had flu, but it was already too late for me because I wasn't sure. So I did that. But I just didn't feel right until probably about Wednesday of this past week. I actually felt almost 100% better. I still have a little niggling cough, but nothing huge. So I'm feeling much better. And last Sunday I came in here and I did some stuff. I had a bunch of stuff cut out. So I went through it and started sewing it. So I didn't get as much done. So for like 2 weeks, there was nothing being done here. So I'm going to show you what I did. And I know I showed you some of it. So I'm not going to show you like my shamrock table topper that I finished. I'll show you what I have just laying around here because I need to clean up and then I need to start cutting out more stuff. I only have one thing that I need to finish here. I'm going to show you my sew sampler box and a couple other things I've gotten. So, but I mean, I did make some huge progress. So actually I'll start with these blocks. I know I showed you these probably. I have to do block 8 of my designer mystery, but these are blocks 6 and 7. So I have to put these away. So these are coming along. I actually have to start doing the setting for this. But I'm not sure. I may just save that for the summer and do it over the summer when I'm off from school. And then these are part of my cotton cuts. So I'm totally caught up. I probably have a cotton cuts coming now to do. So, and then we'll just go over my list and we'll go from there. Okay, so I just rewrote my list for February of what I'm going to be working on. So here was the list. And the first thing on it was my cotton clip clue 6 done. Next up was my cuddle up sampler. Let me get a picture of the pattern for you. This is the cuddle up sampler. So I made progress. I made a lot of progress. When I started, I needed to do 3 more blocks and assemble. So I did 2 blocks. And so now I only have to do this wreath block, which is a lot of parts, which is why I saved it for last. And I have to assemble. This morning, I was watching Corey Yoder, and actually, guys, let me just first take a step back. Hi, everybody. My name is Kiara. I'm a New Yorker who now lives in Northwest Arkansas. I love it. It's so much fun. So you'll hear me. I've been here. We're going on our 5th year here. We moved here in 2020. In October, it'll be 5 years. So you'll hear some Southern things creep into my speech now since we've been here for a while. So I'm excited to have you here. Okay, so this morning I was watching Coriota's Saturday morning video, and she's gonna do, she chose 11 whips and she's gonna pick one every month to work on. Kind of like I have my list of whips that I want to work on, and the Cuddle Up Sampler was my first one. And I had a couple other whips that I finished, like I quilted the Shamrock. I'm going to show you another one that I just have to put binding on. So she happened to draw this for this month. So I said, and I commented on her video, I'm almost done with mine. I'm going to join you doing this. I have to do one block and assemble. So I'm going to join you with this. So one of the blocks I'm going to be cutting out today is I'm going to cut this out. And I'm thinking of cutting out all the borders and stuff too. So it'll be here to get done. So I only have one block. So I made progress. And let me show you my 2 blocks I made. I'll be honest, these are big blocks, and this block right here was no joke. Actually, when I was doing this last week, I found a new show to binge watch, so I was binge watching that. So this is the stocking block. These are like little 3-inch sawtooth stars. So they were a bit. And then I did the sheet. And I love this. And this is with a kit I bought, and it's the Starberry line. I love Coriota, so I have a lot of her fabric. Okay, so there was that. I quilted the you know what? Let me just show you the Shamrock quilt. I keep talking about it. It's not very big. This was a mini charm pack pattern from the Fat Quarter shop, and their pattern had, let me show you this different. It had 4 of these, and then Pat Sloan did a variation where she turned this one into a stem for a clover. So I did this version. You can get the pattern on, you can get the mini charm pattern from Fat Quarter Shop, and this edition is on I Love to Make Quilts from Pat Sloan. So there's that. So I finished that. I did that. My next thing was I was supposed to bind my Christmas quilt. Well, I didn't get my Christmas quilt done. I did make the binding in January though, so that got done. And this is from the job. This is a pattern from one of the first Jolly Bar books. This is a Joanna Figueroa fabric. And what I did for mine is I added some extra borders because I wanted it slightly bigger. And then this is my backing, and this is what I'm using for my border. I did have some binding somewhere, but I don't know where it went. So that's good. So I'm actually thinking that this is on my list to finish this month. So I'm actually thinking one night during the week, I'm gonna do this. So I did that. Then I finished my daughter's pillow. I showed that in that little short video. I don't have the pillow here to show you. So I finished that. Next was Grandma's Kitchen. Excuse me 1 second, guys. Let me have a quick drink. Okay. I did my first block, and I don't know if I showed it to you or not. I'm using A Walk in the Prairie by, is it called A Walk in the Prairie? Hold on. My whips puzzle. Did I put it? I'm hoping I put it in here. Okay. The line is called A Walk in the Prairie, and it's by Modern Prairie, which is Melissa Gilbert's line. So, see, and this is what I'm doing for my new quilty journal, just a little book with the stuff, details in it, and the dates I'm doing it. So here's block 1, and here's block 2. Block 2 I just did last Sunday, or last Saturday. So these are my blocks. My next block, I'm going to cut out block 3 and 4 and 5. So that would get me, I knew I wasn't going to get block 5 done because because it just came out on the 30th. So I knew I wasn't gonna get block 5 done. So I'm gonna try to cut out the rest of my blocks, and then I wrote in my book the blocks for February. I know that I'm not going to get this 226 block done before the end of February, so I'm giving myself grace on that. Then I did cut out my first block in the vintage Christmas. In the vintage, oh, it's right here. Sew along that Fat Quarter Shop's doing. You're supposed to do 4 blocks a month. I didn't get even one, but I had cut out the first one and I picked my fabric for block 2. So I've started, and these are 6-inch blocks. And if you've done anything Lori Holst, you know they have a lot of little pieces. So this is block 1. Actually, I'll show you in the book. So I have this is block 1. So my goal today is to finish block 1. And I have chosen my fabric for block 2. And this is block 2. Block 2 looks a little, it'll go pretty quick. Block 1's taking a while. It's really little pieces. Block 2's pieces are a little bit. And then the other 2 blocks for the month are, they don't seem as intense as the first block. Yeah, this one only has 4 different things. So this is block 3. And oh yeah, block 3 is only on 1 page. So, and block 4. So those are the 3 that I have to finish for 4 I have to finish for January. Oh, these are not going to take long at all. These look a little bit, and I have the whole month. Probably the one that's going to take me the longest is the doll. I have to go find my embroidery fabric because I have some skin tone somewhere. So that one's probably going to take me the longest. So the blocks we have to do for February are what they're calling the Christmas Star block, the Dolly, the Cozy Star, and City Sidewalks. So my first goal is I'm going to finish Grandma's Kitchen, and then I'm going to catch up on Grandma's cut all Grandma's Kitchen, and then I'm going to cut out the Vintage Christmas. And I would like to try by Sunday to have all my Vintage Christmas cut out because they take longer. I could probably do the Grandma's Kitchen during the week if I wasn't so tired lately. But since I'm feeling better, I probably should be able to do that. So I told you about my Cuddle Up sampler residue. The next thing I need to do that I put on my list is I need to make a backing to load one of my Jolly Bar quilts on, because that's going to be the quilt I quilt on Miss Moxie. I meant to get one done in January. It didn't get done. That's just how life goes. You know, I'm not going to beat myself up. And then I starched all the fabric for my Saltwater Sampler. That's a quilt by A Quilting Life, Sherry and Chelsea, and it's using Laguna Sunrise. So I think we're making 4 blocks for the sampler, 3 different ones. So for the first block, I starched all my fabric. So I'm going to try to cut those out during the month of February. I want to catch up before I actually start this. I was doing really good when I decided to starch the fabric. Excuse me, guys. So I don't want to bite off more than I can chew, because part of my goals for 2025 is to catch up on some of my projects before I start other ones. So I may have to pause that for a little bit but once I finish up the Cuddle Up sampler, I will then choose another project to go forward on. So that's what I worked on. And as you can see, I had 10 items on this list. This list, I narrowed it down to 8. And some of them are very simple. So, like bind the quilt, I can do that. It's just going to take it as it comes. And I do have a day off during February for President's Day. So hopefully I can get in here sewing. Then again, NASCAR starts, so I got to find a way to stream the race. Though I can listen to the race when my husband plays it in the other room, so it's not a huge thing. So let's get into my purchases. So one of the purchases, and I love these, and I had one in pink. I had 3 of them. The only one I don't think I had, it was the aqua one, because I found out about these after. So in here I have the blue and yellow, because I gave my daughter I gave my oldest the pink one. These are from Lori Holt. She designs them. I tend to put my patterns with a magnet on here so I can read them when I'm doing stuff. So my daughter wanted the pink one, so this is in denim. So there's that. Okay, let me just put this over here. Whoops. So there was that. Then what else did I get? Okay, this came from the Fat Quarter Shop. I believe this is a Jolly Bar of Callie & Co. That or it's Portofino. I don't know. We're gonna see. This might, maybe I don't know. We're gonna see what this is. No, this is Portofino. For some reason, I love Joanna Figueroa. I don't use all her stuff, but I collect her Jolly Bars. I like Jolly Bars. If I need a quick quilt, I'll go in the Jolly Bar sampler, because like the one I just showed you, I didn't follow the pattern because the pattern wanted you to cut them to 9 inches, and then so I was like, I'm just gonna do 5. Wherever they called for that, I'm gonna do the 10-inch and the 5-inch. So that's what I did with mine. So it came out a little bit bigger, and then I added borders. And then every Jolly Bar comes with an exclusive pattern, and a lot of times these patterns wind up in the Jolly Bar books, but some don't. Some I have loved and I've never seen them again. So let me show you with this one. And there is a new Jolly Bar book coming out, so that's really cool. Okay, let's see if I can get, I'm gonna have to cut this to get this. But what I'll do is I'll throw it back in there. So I just want to see. So this is the pattern. It's called Garden Sunrise, and it makes a 56.5 by, how many do we need? Okay, so this pattern, just so you know, you need 1 Jolly Bar or 36 5x10 prints, 1 1/4 yards of background. Oh, background fabric 1. And then you need 1 1/4 background fabric 2, 1 1/8 of yards of border fabric, 3/4 yards of binding. I have a cream right here that would go for one of them. And then I think I'm gonna go find the other ones. Did they tell which fabrics they used? No, they didn't write what fabrics they used. Oh, they did too. They have the SKUs on here. So I'm going to go find border fabric too, if that's the peach one, and then buy myself a border. I think I'm going to make this one. I think I'm actually going to use this one. I like this one a lot. I like things that only use 1 Jolly Bar too, so I could see myself making more than one of this pattern. So what I'm going to do now, since I cut this open, is I'm just going to put it back in my little thing and put it on my shelf with all my Jolly Bars. I'm sorry, guys. I just really want to get this back in here. There's that. That was one purchase. Then the other thing is I resubscribed to the Sweetwater Tagged Club. you make labels. So these are the February labels. Mine came this week, and you get 3 labels to go on your quilts with your name on them. So I'm excited about that. And they come in this cute little bag with the directions on it. So I'm just going to do this, and somewhere I have an envelope that with other ones in it. I just want to put this on here. This is $125. Okay, then this is a yard of fabric. I have a niece who had a baby, not had a baby, she is a baby. She's 4. She had her fourth birthday, and she loves Frozen. Okay, so I bought this fabric. I'm gonna make her a pair of pajama pants, and I ordered a DTF for a shirt. So she's gonna get a cute little outfit. So there's that. And the pattern I'm using for the pants, they're called Easy Fits, and they're from the Scientific Seamstress. So that's something else I have to add to my list of things to do. And then I got my Sew Sampler box. And since Fat Quarter Shop already showed theirs, I'm just going to show you mine and tell you my thoughts on it. Okay, guys, I'm opening the box wrong, pardon me. Okay, so it's called Embracing New Possibilities. Okay, I do not know if I'm going to make this. Okay, there's a coupon on the back, but I kind of know what's in here, and I think I know what I'm going to use them for already. Okay, we get our card with everything in them. Okay. Okay, funny story. I used to be a scrapbooker and had a scrapbook store, and I love that my favorite paper designers are now fabric designers. Basic Gray, I have loads of Basic Gray scrapbook paper. I have loved Basic Gray for years. So we got 3 charm packs. I think I'm going to make an Pat Sloan Oh My Stars with this. So I just have to buy additional fabric, and then I'll still have I make the one with the 2. So if I have a third one, it might go in a giveaway. Okay, because I know they have these paper pieces for the Sew Sampler to do English paper piecing. I am not going to do this. English paper piecing is something I've never wanted to do. Okay, so these will probably go in a giveaway, or I'll see if somebody in the Sew Sampler group wants them. And then I'll keep this. This is thread, cotton thread. And the John James needles, I'll probably keep. Oh, we actually got 2 quilt patterns, so maybe I won't do an Oh My Stars. Oh, I probably won't make this one. I might just do it with the Oh My Stars. But there is there's another quilt idea for this. I'll have to see what it takes. It's called the Charm Pack Chili Shortcut Quilt. They just did a video. I'm going to look at that one and see what that requires. So I might do that instead of this one. I like this idea. And if I could find, maybe I'll go to my scrapbook store, or maybe I'll go to my store and see. Oh, it makes a twin size quilt though. What do you need if you're making the twin? They give you this is a cool quilt because they give you what you need to make a twin size quilt. Okay, we have 3 charm packs in here. How many do we need to make the twin size quilt? 95-inch square. Okay. Tip, the lap size will be made with 2 charm packs, but you can use 3 Okay, so if the twin you can make, if the lap you can make with 2, but I wonder if that means you have enough for to make the twin size, because this is a kind of cute pattern, and I could get a colored background. I could get like a peachy background. Not a huge fan of white backgrounds. My kids are slobs. And quilts are made to be used unless they're... So, I might make this one. That, or I'm going to look at this Charm Pack Chili shortcut quilt. Because that one's just a bunch of half square triangles and regular. So we will see. I'm going to make something with this Sunday brunch. I like this. And then we got our next of Peaceful Baskets, which I still haven't decided if I'm finishing or not. So my thoughts on the basket. It's a very cool basket. And honestly, for the patterns, yes, honestly, this is not me. It's fine, because I know there are so many people out there who want to try English paper piecing. It's just not something I want to do, which is okay. We can do that. So I will probably put this in a giveaway box. Actually, I'll probably put, I'll have to find that later. I'll probably put all of this in the giveaway box. I'll keep the other pattern, and I will keep this because I like this. So there's something for everybody. I actually think I might, actually, how much? Now I told you the other thing, but I have this fabric right here. I'm going to see how much I've got of it. And plus I know where I got that fabric, so I can go back and get it. No, I don't have enough, because I know I don't have 4 yards. I probably have 3. But I could go buy more. I really like this. So, you know what, guys? Oh, okay. I'm looking at the quilt and I'm trying to figure it out, but now I understand how it came. Okay. I didn't realize the quilt is actually on point. So that's really kind of cool. It's not hard, it's just doing on point. It took me till we got all the way over here to realize it's on point. And that's what's creating the effect. Yeah. Guess I gotta run up to the Quilted Cow and get something to go with this, because this quilt does not, the blocks do not look that are not complicated at all. And I have done on point, so not a big deal. All right, guys, I am gonna make this one. So actually what I am gonna do is I'm gonna take this, later on, I'll put this away and then I will break this one down, because I know for a fact I'm not keeping the whole thing, so I will, if I'm not going to do something with it right now, I'm going to put it in a Ziploc and keep the part I'm keeping. So, this isn't bad. I mean, if I wanted to try English paper piecing, it's fabulous. It's just not something, it's just not me, and that's okay. Oh, my son's doing something he's not supposed to. So, guys, that's what I have to share you this month. I will probably be back next week. I know I'm going to be back soon with a floss tube video, because I finished some stuff and I want to just give an update of what my thought process is. And I haven't done a lot of cross stitch, but I've done some, and I've actually finished a couple things. But that's all I've got. Have a wonderful weekend. I will talk to you soon. I'm going to actually go right now and get this posted. Thanks for spending a little bit of time. I know it's a little bit longer video for me, but that's just because I wanted to give you a big update of what had been going on. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. I would like to get to 700. Eventually, I'd like to get to 1,000, but 700 works for right now. I'm about at 612. And I have to go back and look, but my giveaway for the Among the Stars book, I haven't heard from the person, so I'm going to go find who it was again, and see if I can find their comment and have them email me. But have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.